I would love to sit and talk to Drake. I mean, who wouldn't? That'd be the best conversation ever. My debut album, it's kind of a bit of a mixed bag at the minute. The idea I went for more than anything is, one, I want to see what people want from me. I'm really into the idea of finding out what it is, because I'm trying to do it myself, and at the moment we're doing so many different great songs. I mean, you know, from what you've heard so far, I've done so many different genres of music. And it's like, I don't really want to like pigeonhole myself into doing like one thing if I can, because obviously I came out of a pop rock group. The basis of Strip That Down was almost a bit Rack City, so it's like in between there's so many different things I can do, and I'm just thinking, why not? And also I like the idea of it being a bit like a playlist. Like having all these different people on for me is the best thing, because I think people are so used to hearing different voices now. You know, I went out last night and the DJ was playing like 5 seconds of every song, because everyone just wants to get down to the chorus and they're like, yeah, move on, let's go again. You know what I mean? It's like, you just want to keep it going. For me, I really wanted to do a Latin song, and it kind of came about, it was sort of a happy accident. I wasn't intentionally going for it, but I was really happy that it came about. Because for me, in Latin America, I've had some of the best times ever, like some of the best concerts and things that I've done in the past. For example, I once had, there was 10,000 people outside our hotel in Peru, and it was like a moment in my life I will never forget. I genuinely went into like a state of shock after going out on this balcony, because it was like, when you were throwing a concert and there's like a lot of people there, it's like, oh, we threw a concert, like it's a thing. Whereas when you were in your hotel and it was like, they called me down, they were like, oh, can you just come and look out the balcony for us? They didn't tell me what was going on, and I went out and the whole crowd's like, yeah. It was like 10,000 people, like, never been to this place before. I was like, this is absolutely insane. So for me, it was super important that I did something like that, so that it kind of brought that vibe and those memories and everything all back together. I think it's super important. I think the only real example of that I can give, obviously traveling the world, I think is the biggest education anybody can have. It makes you feel a lot smaller, which I think is so important. You should never feel bigger than the world you're in. Going to somewhere like Japan, the culture is so different, and to learn what people are into over there and how things work, and you know, you are literally the odd one out when you stand in a room, which is the craziest feeling in the world, but it's so important to know, you know, we're all different, we all do different things. Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing for me when I first went to somewhere that was completely foreign to me. It's a crazy thing, and I just think the more you travel, the more open you become to the world and all of these different things. And it's also nice to join in with other people's cultures. I think it's a really great thing. I experienced so many different things out there, you know, even like the massive arcades and kids playing and all sorts of stuff. It's a really fun vibe. So, you know, I definitely want to travel more and experience as many different cultures as I can again. Patience is like the main thing that I've learned in like the past couple of months even, I'd say. Going in and trying to be a solo artist, it's taken me 10 years to get to this point where I'm actually now being a solo artist. I did my first headline concert yesterday, which was fantastic. It feels crazy. It's very overwhelming, like seeing my own name up on the stuff that I'm doing is amazing. But yeah, I mean, it's great to be patient. I think it's one of the most important things. Like I say, it took me 10 years to get here. And that's the advice that I give if anyone ever says to me, oh, can you speak to this one? Or like, I went on like, you know, different X Factors and different things. It's just like, just wait and see what happens, because you can't call it, you know?